What can I say? I'm a sucker for any game named after a geometric concept or a Beatles song. And if that game is an Xbox Live interpretation of one of my favorite strategy board games, well, so much the better. I'm sold. Here's my $10. I mean, 800 Microsoft points. Fortunately, my blind purchasing habits have served me in good stead, as this version not only lets me play against up to 4 CPU opponents at a time, but includes up to 5-player online support, so I don't have to be in the same room as my competitors when I snatch up the Nashville to Atlanta line and then someone throws a cat at my head. The object of Ticket to Ride is to connect cities with railroad lines, earning points for both the act of laying down track and for completing destination tickets, which indicate the cities you have to connect. You start the game with 3 destinations, but can discard one if you choose. Efficiency isn't taken into account. You could conceivably connect New York to Pittsburgh via New Orleans and still complete your goal. Acting in turns, you choose one of the following actions. Take train cards, which correspond to the colors of track running between cities. Build a track connecting 2 cities by spending the appropriate number of train cards from your hand. Or look at 3 more destination tickets with the stipulation that you must then take at least one of them. The game ends when one player places the last of his trains, at which time the points are tallied, with completed destinations adding their value to your score and unfulfilled tickets subtracting their value. A further 10 points is awarded to the player with the longest contiguous track. That's all there is. It's not much action, but hey, it's a board game. The real entertainment comes from being torn between jumping on a road early, but being afraid it might show too much of your hand, and trying to figure out which directions your opponents are headed. With 5 players, the map can get crowded quickly, though some routes can be used by up to 2 competing locomotive franchises. The presentation's clean and very well rendered, what there is of it. Let's not kid ourselves, this is a board game. All you need to see is the board, your hand, and the important data on the left of the screen, indicating how many trains, destinations, and cards in hand each opponent controls. There's not really any music to speak of, except for some railroad-era band tunes striking up occasionally just to break the silence, or a haunting Western American flute out of nowhere. Even the board comes alive on occasion, with hot air balloons or zeppelins flying across the states. If you're without a solid group of friends who appreciate very well-designed board games, then Ticket to Ride is worth it for the online play alone. Heck, the $10 asking price on XBLA is a fifth of what the physical game sells for. Also available are the European map, with its own set of new mechanics, and the USA 1910 expansion, which sell for 600 and 400 Microsoft points respectively. Still a steal compared to the exorbitant prices found in the craft board gaming market.